Hi everyone, I'm coming on again because my first broadcast that I just did a few minutes ago, I forgot to put a title on it, and that's about the worst thing you can do. So I'm just telling you that this is, now I'm eating the breakfast that I made a few minutes ago that's marked untitled. But it was a cooking scope that I cooked all this in cast iron. And now I'm having my breakfast, so I can see what you have to say. Hi, Princess. Princess KMP. I think you're new. I don't think I've ever seen you here before. Thank you for the hearts. I'm having hash browns. Well, they're O'Brien potatoes, which are hash browns with some onions and peppers in them. And some fried eggs for my girls, my chickens, and a little bit of ham and some strawberries and coffee. That's what I made on that first scope. If you want to tune in on it, it looks, it says untitled, but this is what it was. Hi, thank you very much. It is very good. It's a big breakfast for me, but what I don't eat, these guys are waiting for. Nothing ever goes to waste here. I used cast iron today to show how good you can cook in cast iron without anything sticking if you season your pans really good. All porcelain. Thanks for joining. And I season my pans really well by oiling them and rubbing the oil in, and then I put them in a oven, like about a 250 or 300 degree oven, and let them sit in there for like a half hour. And that's how I season my pans, and I do it almost every time I use them. And after you use the pans, I show this on the scope right before this, you scrape whatever you cooked out as much as you can, add water, put it on, boil the water, and scrape anything that's left, and they are clean then. You just wipe them off, put a little bit more oil in them, and if they need to go back in the oven for just a little bit, put them back, and that keeps them seasoned perfectly. I'm going to turn you around here. So, I'm really sorry about having no title on the scope before. I've only made that mistake, I think, 3 times, and it really irritates me when I do it, but once you get started, you can't go back, so, because this is live. So I also said that in a little while, after breakfast and after my sister's up and around, I'm going to make some peach cobbler. It's a really, really easy recipe, so you won't want to miss that. I have it on my blog. The recipe's on my blog. My blog is called Shirley's World. It's shirleysworld.blogspot.com. And I have lots and lots of recipes on my blog, and the peach cobbler recipe, if you search for it, it's on there. It's on there too, but I will make it a little later on this morning, and it's just delicious. So it's not non-fat, I'll tell you, because it has a lot of butter in it, but I'll cook that in a little bit. So that's what I had this morning. I wanted to go on and apologize for the no title thing. And if you are following, let me know who you are here. I like to talk to people, but sometimes when I'm doing something, when I'm cooking, I'm all involved, I forget to look at the camera. That's a bad habit of mine on Periscope, because I know Periscope is about interaction, but I get so involved in what I'm doing, I forget to look at what people are saying, and then I think I lose followers that way. So sooner or later, I'll get this all together and maybe do one perfectly someday. But usually I have at least one or two mistakes. So, but they said this is real life, so this is. My dogs are patiently waiting. They said, well, you're not eating. How about us? They already had their breakfast, but they are always hungry, always hungry. So I will be on again in a little while. I'm going to finish my breakfast here because I have not had a first sip of coffee yet. Let me just do that. That's one of my favorite things, is that first sip of hot coffee in the morning. It tastes, that's the best tasting it is the rest of the day. I mean, I love coffee all day, but that first sip in the morning is just the bomb. Okay, I'm going to shut this off now since this was an extra little post. Scope, I guess. So I'll see you in a little bit with the peach cobbler. Come back and visit. Bye.